Hi, I'm Anna from Woodgreen. All dogs need human company to be healthy and happy. In fact, it's one of their 5 welfare needs. But there are times when we all need to leave our dogs home alone. At Woodgreen, we'd like to suggest some fun things that you can do to make home alone time a bit more fun for your dog. It won't replace your human companionship, but it will keep your dog busy, occupied and distracted until they next have human company. So, a great starting point is to dig out an old cardboard box. We call these a home alone box, and these can really transform how your dog feels about being left on their own. Now, with this box, we're going to put some fun things in there that your dog only gets when they have home alone time. Firstly, if you're heading out in the morning and you feed a dry kibble food, you could put some or all of your dog's breakfast into an activity ball where the dog has to roll the ball around and make the pieces of kibble fall out. And that's a great way to wear their brain out while they're on their own. So we'll pop that in the box. Now, if you feed a wet tinned food, you might instead choose to squelch some or all of their breakfast into something called a Kong. These are brilliant for home alone time, as it can take a dog quite some time to lick out all of their food. And that licking action can actually feel quite calming for a dog. Kongs come in all shapes and sizes. This is more for a puppy. You can get really big Kongs for larger dogs, and they also come in different strengths as well. So you can easily find one to suit the size of your dog and the strength of their jaws. So we'll pop that in there. Now, if you don't have an activity ball or a Kong at home, there are plenty of other ways you can safely feed some food to your dog when they're home alone that doesn't involve using a food bowl. If you feed dry kibble, then making a chewy tube out of an empty kitchen roll tube or toilet roll tube can be great fun. Children especially love getting hands on making these. All you need to do is pop some rolled up newspaper in one end to make a plug, and then add a few pieces of kibble or a whole breakfast or a whole meal in there, and then another piece of scrunched up newspaper to make another plug at the end. And there you have some really great safe fun for your dog that we can pop in an activity box. Now, if you don't have a cardboard tube, you could do something very similar with an old cereal box or an old treat box. All you need to do is get a piece of paper, newspaper. If you don't have newspaper, you could use an old kitchen towel and sprinkle again some of the treats or a whole meal in there. Scrunch it up in newspaper and pop it inside the cardboard box. If you want to make it a bit harder for your dog, you can close the flaps. If it's one of their first times having an activity box, you can leave the lid open. And that's a nice, safe thing for your dog to have fun with while they're home alone. Now we can start to add some safe toys to our home alone box. Now, these are toys that you know your dog will really enjoy and they're not going to chew. So we've got a little squeaky toy there, we've got a tennis ball, and we've got a nice fun tuggy toy in there. Pop them in the box, and then when you're all heading out the door, all you need to do is present your dog with their very own home alone box. It will keep your dog busy. It won't replace your human company, but you will know your dog will have a bit of fun while you're not there. All you need to remember is when you come home, that's pack away time. So tidy up, pop the box in a cupboard, and make sure it only comes out when your dog's left home alone. And you might find once you get in the routine of using one, that your dog even starts to look forward to you going out so that they can get their special box filled with fun things to do. It's a great idea if you can also pop the TV or radio on when your dog's on their own. These are a really lovely way to give your dog some background noise, especially important if they're used to living in quite a busy and noisy home when people are around. If you'd like to find out further tips on keeping dogs healthy and happy, or some more ideas on making feeding time fun, head to the pet advice section of our website. Click on virtual courses, and from there you'll be able to access our adult e-learning courses and our family e-learning workshops packed full of further top tips.